Welcome back here on State of Our Schools, and it's time now to introduce you to a special guest who's going to be helping us out with the next few stories. Meet Destiny Delvalle. She's a 17-year-old student at Truman High School. Destiny, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Destiny Delvalle from Harry S. Truman High School, and I'm here to share this year's back to school news with you.
What are you most looking forward to heading back to school?
Many things. Not only am I looking forward to the challenges I'm going to face junior year, but I'm looking forward to expanding my knowledge on journalism. Not by only taking my third media course. I'm looking to apply to colleges I know can make my dream of being a journalist reality.
A big year ahead for you, and happy to kickstart that career right here in the News 12 studios.
Most definitely.
And for you watching at home, a quick reminder to scan that QR code right there on your screen for all of that important back to school info and resources. You ready?
I sure am.
Let's do this.
Getting back to school safety in our city schools. Right before students kicked off summer break, the mayor created a position aimed to getting guns off our streets.
And now, with 3 months on the job, gun violence czar A.T. Mitchell sat down with News 12's Phil Tate. He tells us what's been done to help community crime from entering our schools.
Veteran violence interrupter A.T. Mitchell,
Good morning, man. Can I help you?
has been tasked with preventing shootings before they happen. With students heading back into the classroom, he tells me the stakes are even higher.
Our schools are not separate from our community. They're part of the community. And so what we need to show is that these schools are community-centered.
Mitchell says for the past few months, the Gun Violence Prevention Task Force has already narrowed in on precincts with an uptick in gun violence with hired credible messengers.
Latif, what's going on? What's on the menu?
JDC right now, we going over a few things, getting ready for our physical years coming up.
Deployed to mediate, listen, and address issues that he says are the root of crime influencing the epidemic of gun violence.
Poverty that's happening, the high rates of unemployment that exist in them same neighborhoods, some of the health issues, disparities that are happening in those areas.
He says the task force will work to ensure the safety of students learning in one of the nation's largest school systems.
What we are looking at is creating safe corridors for children to go to and fro from school. And so some of those organizations will play a significant part in how do we protect the children on their way to and fro from school on the outside.
With mounting fears from parents, they hope to tackle this issue while building community relations.
We're looking to be able to bring people into the school, onto the school campus, make them a part of the school team so that when these conflicts may arise amongst students, they are interrupted and mediated at the very beginning.
AT, according to the NYPD, in the second to last weekend in August, 23 shootings across the city. What do you say to the parent who fears for their safety as they just send their kid out to school?
That I can assure them that there is a lot of work that's going on in between incidences. There's a lot of planning, a lot of action that is happening, and hopefully very soon we can reverse this curse and we can turn this cruise ship around and we can make it so that it's less fear. But it's not going to be something that happens overnight.
As safety concerns may be top of mind this school year, this community-driven approach hopes to target classroom violence citywide. In East New York, Phil Tate, News 12.
Here's a community-driven approach for you. A Brooklyn program is looking to bring kids into the conversation. Conversations they wouldn't normally have with anyone.
And News 12's Dan Seraphin stopped by the Bro Experience to find out what it's all about.
We are all afraid to say too much, to feel too deeply.
Bushwick's Jordan Harris met Barry Cooper 5 years ago.
He wanted to instill us to make sure we make it out and be positive role models for the next generation.
Cooper has spent his whole life in Brooklyn.
I grew up on Lexington and Marcus Garvey and Bedford-Stuyvesant.
Working in schools, Cooper learned how he could help the next generation.
They can just say what they feel or what they're going through or whatever that confuses them without being judged.
By 2020, he was ready to branch out on his own.
The vision and the images of them will be represented, and that's why we, birthed the Bro Experience.
Brothers redefining opportunity.
The honesty relates to a feeling.
This is the Bro Experience. Honest conversations. Nothing is out of bounds.
So what we're going to do is we're going to annotate the lyrics.
Tonight, Cooper is using music to help participants find meaning.
Listen to the lyrics, meditate to the lyrics, and then we try to get the perspective of where the artist is coming from.
A part of the Bro experience is writing. Barry has participants keeping journals in these books. Their feelings, their thoughts, their experiences, they're displayed prominently right at the entrance of the Bed-Stuy location.
It's like powerful because not a lot of people like me get the opportunity to write in a book.
Cooper hopes that every young man that walks into this room leaves with a different perspective. In Bed-Stuy, I'm Dan Serafin, News 12.
Impactful and important work happening there. Okay, getting back to school ready, it can get expensive. Are you done with all your back to school shopping, Destiny?
I sure am, and I hope everyone else is as well.
Now, she's ahead of the game. If you're a last-minute shopper like me, we're looking to help you save some money.
Yes, from school lunches to musical instruments, we take a look at what items are costing this year, and News 12 Christy Reader shows us how we can still get a deal.
This school year, we're helping you save. First, what is costing more? We're checking in with our partners at Investopedia.
Inflation is hitting us everywhere we spend money, and it's going to hit us when we send our kids back to school. And the lunch meats are up 18% year over year. Haircuts are up 6.3%. Musical instruments up 5.6%, and tuition and fees up 2.2%, especially for colleges.
So let's get some savings for you. We're going to go shopping with a manager of the Staples store to find the best deals. Come on.
The top 22 of 2022 items are essential items that almost any student in every grade level would need. The top 12 items are priced under 99 cents.
And we spotted some of those deals, like on notebooks.
So normally they would run 99 cents, but you can get them at 35 cents.
Now we're over here at the tablets. Are there any deals on these? Sometimes I know they don't really offer a ton, but we could use coupons, right?
Yes, you could use coupons. And remember, we also do price match. So you could let the associate know you would like to price match. They will scan the item and show you who has it better, and we'll price match it to that.
So as the school year gets underway and more school expenses pop up, download the apps and coupons to save. Christy Reader, News 12.
Christy, thank you. Okay, you might be wondering, who are these cuties behind us?
These are our back-to-school throwback pictures.
I love that we're both rocking the straight bang.
We had to.
A timeless look. And after the break, we're taking a look at some more back-to-school pictures. Stay with us. State of Our Schools continues.
As a firefighter, you plan for the worst.